वासुदेवाय। नारायण 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 नारायण। ओम श्री गुरुवायूरप्पा शरणं। श्री हरिये नमः। स्वामिये शरणमय्यप्पा। गजानन पद्मार्कं गजाननमहर्निशम् अनेकदन्तं भक्तानाम् एकदन्तम् उपास्महे। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे। श्री हयग्रीवमूर्तये नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी। विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। श्री महासरस्वत्यै नमः। पीताम्बरकरविराजितशङ्खचक्र कौमोदकी सरसिजं करुणासमुद्रं राधासहायमतिसुन्दरमन्दहासं वातालयेशमः हृदि भावयामि। श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। मोक्षाब्धिसारं भागवताख्यमदत्नोः नारायणीय नवनीतमहो गृहीत्वा मायामयौघपरितप्तजनाय योगात् नारायणावनिसुराय नमोऽस्तु तस्मै। न भोग्यवस्तूनि न नाकपृष्ठं न सिद्धिलाभं परमीशकाङ्क्षे प्रसन्नमन्दस्मितसुन्दरं ते मुखाम्बुलं दर्शय सन्ततं मे। श्री हरये नमः। Very quickly we will do a fast revision and then we will see the meaning for Dashakam 2. Okay. Anita ji, can you start Dashakam 2?
सूर्यस्पर्धिकिरीटमूर्ध्वतिलक रोद्धासिकालान्तरम् कारुण्याकुलनेत्रमादहति सोल्लासं सुनासापुटम् गण्डोद्यन्मकराभकुण्डलयुगम् कण्ठोज्ज्वलकौस्तुभम् त्वद्रूपं वनमाल्यहारपटल श्रीवत्सदीप्रं भजे।
Very nice. Next yarma.
Kamala ma'am.
Kamala ji.
केयूराङ्गदकङ्कनोत्तममहा रत्नाङ्गुलीयाङ्गित श्रीमद्बाहुचतुष्कसङ्गतगता शङ्कारि पङ्केरुहा काञ्चित् काञ्चन काञ्चिलाञ्चितलसत् पीताम्बरालम्बिनी आलम्बे विमलाम्बुजद्युतिपदां मूर्तिं तवार्तिच्छिदम्।
Very nice. Next. Whoever can say.
सरस्वती
Say.
यत्रैलोक्यमहीयसोऽपि महितं सम्मोहनं मोहनात् कान्तां कान्तिं निदानतोऽपि मधुरं माधुर्यदुर्यादपि सौन्दर्योत्तरतोऽपि सुन्दरतरं त्वद्रूपमाचर्यतोऽपि आश्चर्यं भुवनेन कस्य कुतुकं पुष्टाति विष्णो विभो. श्रीदेवी
हाँ.
तत्तादृङ्मधुरात्मकं तव वभूस् सम्प्राप्य सम्पन्मयी सा देवी परमोत्सुका चिरतरं नास्ते स्वभक्तेष्वपि तेनास्य पदकष्टमच्युत विभो तत्रूपमानोज्ञः प्रेमस्थैर्य मानोज्ञः तेनास्य पदकष्टमच्युत विभो तत्रूपमानोज्ञः प्रेमस्थैर्यमया चापलबलात् चापल्यवातुतभूत्.
Next. யாரம்மா அடுத்தது? Purnachandraji, will you be able to say?
Ma'am, I'm on mute today, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sorry. Next, Anita ji again start.
लक्ष्मी स्थावकरामणीयकहृतै वेयं परेष्वस्थिरेति अस्मिन्नन्यदपि प्रमाणमधुना वक्ष्यामि लक्ष्मीपते ये त्वध्यानगुणानुकीर्तनरसा सक्ता हि भक्ता जनाः तेष्वेषा वसति स्थिरैव दयित प्रस्तावदत्तादरा एवं भूतमनोज्ञतान वसुधा निष्यन्दसन्दोहनं तद्रूपं परचित्रसायनमयं चेतोहरं शृण्वता सद्य प्रेरयते मतिं मदयते रोमाञ्चयत्यङ्गकम् यासिञ्चत्यपि शीतबाष्पविसरैरानन्दमूर्च्छोद्भवै.
Very nice.
एवं भूततया हि भक्त्याभिहितो योगस्य योगद्वयात् कर्म ज्ञानमयात् ब्रुः स्तोत्रमतरो योगी.
1 minute. एवं भूततया हि भक्त्याभिहितो.
भक्त्याभिहितो
भक्त्या இல்லங்க. பக்தியா கிடையாது. யா சொல்ல வேண்டாம். பக்த்யபிஹிதோ.
ओके मैम. एवं भूततया हि भक्त्यभिहितो योगस्य योगद्वयात् कर्म ज्ञानमयात्
புருஷோத்தம இந்த இடத்துல again கர்ம ஞானமயாத் புருஷோத்தமதரோ
कर्म ज्ञानमयात् पुरुषोत्तमतरो योगीश्वरैर्गीयते सौन्दर्यैकरसात्मके त्वयि खलु प्रेम प्रकाशितात्मिका भक्तिर्निश्रमयेव भक्तिर्निश्रममेव विश्वपुरुषैः लभ्या रमा वल्लभ.
Very nice.
निष्कामं नियतस्वधर्मचरणं यत्कर्मयोगाभिदं तत्तूरेत्यफलं यतोपनिषत् ज्ञानोपलभ्यं पुनः वक्तव्यक्तधया सुदुर्गमतरं चित्तस्य तस्मात् विभो तत्प्रेमात्मकभक्तिरेव सततं स्वातीयशी श्रेयसी
अत्यायातकराणि कर्मपटलान् याचर्य निर्यन्मलाः बोधे भक्तिपथे यथाप्युचितताम् आयन्ति किं तावता क्लिष्ट्वा तर्कपथे परं तव वपु ब्रह्माख्यमन्ये पुनः चित्तार्द्रत्वमृते विचिन्त्य बहुभिः सिद्ध्यन्ति जन्मान्तरैः
Very nice.
त्वद्भक्तिस्तु कथारसामृतजरी निर्मज्जनेन स्वयं सिद्ध्यन्ति विमलप्रबोधपदवी अक्लेशतस्तन्वती सद्यः सिद्धिकरी जयत्ययि विभो दैवास्तु मे त्वत्पदा प्रेम प्रौढिरसाद्रता धृततरं वातालयादीश्वर.
Very nice. So here we'll see the meaning for this. We'll finish this, just the meaning. Past I will go through this. So here actually romba beautiful Dashakam. Here in the first one we saw about the glories of the Lord. Yeah, the first Dashakam, it had the glories of the Lord. Now here they are saying how is his Rupam. Okay, that is why the topic is Rupa Madhuryam. How beautiful and how sweet is the form of the Lord, and what is the bhakti mahatmyam cha. So what is the importance of bhakti? Okay, so that is what we are going to see in this Dashakam. So here so as we all know that Bhattathri sits down and each day he is saying one Dashakam. So Dashakam means we know that it is 10 shlokas each day, right? So every day he is sitting and he is telling this. Now the first day he told about the glories of the Lord, and he was so mesmerized by those that he just sat down and he started telling about his Rupam. Okay, how the Lord looked. How could he say that? He was sitting in one place, he was almost like immovable kind of, right? So but the thing is, the Lord actually came in front of him, and he kept on nodding. He agreed and he asserted to whatever Bhattathri was saying, in the sense that if he said one, okay, if one Dashakam, the Lord would just nod his head and he would agree that yes, what you have said is right, because the Bhattathri wanted him to do that. He said you should you should acknowledge and you should assert whatever I am saying is actually right. So that is why he does this. Now we would have seen this, like it is like a kind of conversation between the Lord and Bhattathri here. Now the same thing we would have seen in Vishnu Sahasranamam also, right? Vishnu Sahasranamam also, Lord listens to it directly when Bhishma is saying it, right? So and he agrees to it. So same thing happens here. Now the Lord so now he settles down and he starts telling about the Lord's beauty, how he looks, how beautiful he is, and all those things. Okay, so the first one he is saying, so he starts right from the top to bottom, he starts describing. So first he says Surya Spardhi Kiritam. Okay, Surya Spardhi Kiritam, it means Kiritam means crown. So this crown, how is this crown? This crown is so brilliant that it is competing with the sun's brightness. It is that bright. Okay, it is so bright that it is competing with the sun. Spardhi means is competing. So, Surya Spardhi Kiritam, with the brilliance of the sun, this Kiritam, the crown of the Lord, is competing. It is so bright, it is so very brilliant. And then he says, Urdhva Tilaka, Urdhva Tilaka. Okay, Urdhva Tilaka means the tilakam which he is wearing, which is a straight kind of a tilakam, which is like, it is upright mark, right? That urdhva means that upright, an upright tilakam he is wearing. Prodbhasi phalantaram. Prodbhasi, it means his forehead is so very resplendent. Okay, it is, and then you have that mark on his forehead, and his forehead is also bright. Okay, so resplendent over. And then they say Urdhva Tilaka Prodbhasi Phalant Karunyakulam Netram. Now he comes to the eyes. Now he says, this eyes, how are these eyes? These eyes are full of mercy. It's like it's brimming with mercy. Okay, that is so, he is so, his eyes are so very merciful, as if his eyes are so damp with that mercy in his eyes. It looks as if it is so damp. Okay, so that is why Karunyakula Netram. Then Ardra Hasitol Lasam. Okay, Karunyakula Netram Ardra Hasitol Lasam. It means his face is lit up with that beautiful smile. Okay, and then Sunasa Putam. So he has a, now they come to the nose. So he says he has a very nice sharp shaped nose. Okay, a very beautiful nose. And then Gandodyan Makarabha Kundala Yugam. Gandodyan Makarabha, that is, he is wearing these kundalams, okay, in his ears. And how are these? Gandodyan Makarabha. Makara is, there are two meanings. One is crocodile, the other can be a dolphin. So so he is wearing that shaped ear, the kundalams. He is wearing that. So it is in the shape of a fish, or maybe crocodile, could be any one of these. So, and that is really Makara Abha. Abha means it's very brilliant, it's shining. Okay, so his kundalams are also shining. And Kantho Kaustubham. So Kantho so he means that he is having a necklace or a jewel in his neck. He is wearing it, and this one has got a Kaustubha jewel on it. Okay, so Gandhodhyan Makarabha Kundalayugam Kantojwalat Kaustubham Twadrupam, your form, hey Bhagavan, your form, Vanamalya Harapatala Srivatsa Deepram Bhaje. So here they are saying that you have these garlands of flowers on you, okay, and tulsi, and hara, okay, Vanamalya hara. So with various types of flowers he is having a garland, and Srivatsa Deepram Bhaji, and then he is having this mark of Srivatsam on in his chest. Okay, so he is wearing lot of necklaces which is made of pearls, gems and all, and then he is also having this Vanamalya haram, that is, which is made of flowers and tulsi and all, and then his chest has the mark of the Srivatsam. Okay, so this Rupam which I am seeing, I meditate upon you. Okay, that is what they are saying. So once more I'll just say this. So here they are saying, I meditate upon thy form. Okay, what type of form? The form which is wearing the crown, okay, which competes with the brilliance of the sun, and then the forehead is adorned with the upright, that tilakam, and his eyes are very merciful, and he always has a very beautiful smile. You can always see that Narayana's any idol when you see, or any picture that you see, you will always see that there is always a beautiful smile, right? And then he has got a very beautiful nose, and then his cheeks are actually reflecting, it's brilliant, it's reflecting those kundalams that he is wearing, okay, which is in the shape of a fish or crocodile, whatever you can say. Usually I think it is the fish shape is what usually people accept it. So and in his ears, and then his neck is also having this beautiful gem. He has a necklace which has got a very beautiful gem, that is the Kaustuba gem, and he is wearing the haram, that is the vanamalya, that is a garlands made of flowers and tulsis, and also necklaces of gold and whatever precious jewels, stones, he is having that. And on his chest he has this very beautiful auspicious mark of Srivatsa. Okay, so this is what is in the first one. So this Rupam I go down to, I meditate upon. Okay, that is what he is saying here. So now we come to the second one. One moment please. Sorry. So then in the second one he says, केयूरांगद कंकणोत्तम महारत्नांगुलीयांकित श्रीमद्बाहु चतुष्क संगत गदा शंखारि पंकेरुहम कांचित कांचन कांची लांछित लसत पीतांबरालंबिनीम आलंबे विमलांबुजत द्युतिपदां मूर्तिम तवार्तिच्छिदम. So here Keyurangada, okay, Keyura, that is the jewels, okay, the Keyura. Kankanottama, then he is having these armlets, okay, Kankanottama, then Kankana, that is he is having the bracelets, the armlets, okay, and then also Angulyankita, he is also having these rings on his fingers, and all of these is studded with gems. Okay, so he is having these, that is what they are saying here. Then Srimad Bahu Chatushka, so he is having the four arms which are holding the mace, the conch, the discus and the lotus. Okay, so the four arms is being described here. Kanchit Kanchana Kanchi Lanchita Lasat. So this beautiful Kanchit, it is, this form of his is so beautiful that it is indescribable. You can't describe the beauty. It is that very beautiful. Okay, and how is he? He is wearing a yellow silk cloth. Okay, and also having a what do you call this waistband, or what do you call that? Okay, and he is having that which is also golden. Okay, so he is having all these yeah, and then they come to the feet of Bhagavan. So in they are saying, how is this? I take refuge where? Alambe, I take refuge where? In his lotus feet. These lotus feet of this, of his form, of your form, Tava means yours, of your form, I take refuge in this beautiful lotus feet of yours. Okay, what type of feet is that? Artichidam, it they are saying, right? So it means that which removes all the sorrows, all the woes of the person, okay, of a person, so of anyone. So whoever surrenders to him, so what happens? All the sorrows, all the woes of your life are all removed, right? So finally, what are they saying? Let me just sum it up for you. So here they are saying that how is the Lord adorned? So he is adorned by these beautiful ornaments. So he has this Keyura, and then um, he's having these armlets, he's having the bracelets, and then also the finger rings are also there. With all these are all studded with beautiful gems, and then he has these 4 arms, and each arm has got either the gada, the shankha, the chakra, the padma, that is the mace, conch, discus and lotus. So he is having that, and then his waist, he is wearing a beautiful yellow silk garment, okay, and he has fastened a beautiful golden waistband, okay. And then they say that I seek refuge in this beautiful lotus feet of yours, which which is the remover of all sorrows of our life, okay. Then we come to the third one. Here, yatrailokya mahiyasopi mahitam sammohanam mohanat kantam kanti nidhanatopi madhuram madhurya dhuryadhapi saundaryotaratopi sundarataram tvadrupam aschariyatopi आश्चर्यं भुवनेन कस्य कुतुकं पुष्णाति विष्णो विभो. A very beautiful one again. Again he is saying yat trailokya mahiyasah. Okay, so it means what? Mahiyasa. He is, we say no, mahan, like great and that kind of. Okay, he is very superior. So he is the greatest of great, okay. Whatever is great things, okay, whatever you can think of, he is that, where in all the 3 worlds, okay. So he is the greatest, he is the best of all in the 3 worlds. So that is what they are saying here. Then aham api mahitam, okay. Then sammohanam mohanat, it means that he is the most charming or the most attractive person, like you can say, the most charming amongst all the charming or the most attractive beings or things in this world, okay. Yeah, sammohanam is that only. Mohana kantam kanti nidhanatah api, okay. So kantam kanti, he is the most brilliant of all the brilliant things that you can think of, okay. He is the most brilliant thing. So see how he is saying, you are the greatest among the greatest, you are the most charming and the most beautiful amongst every whatever is charming and beautiful in this 3 worlds, not just one world, all the 3 worlds he is saying. And then you are the most brilliant among the brilliant things that you can think of in these 3 worlds. Similarly, again he is saying madhuryam madhurya dhuryadapi, and you are the sweetest among all the sweet things that you can think of in this 3 world. So he is just flowing in this rupam of Bhagavan, so much so that he is trying to explain and express what the Lord is all about, okay, even though it is so difficult for him to express. See how he is saying, he is the most greatest, he is the most brilliant, he is the most sweetest, he is the most charming, okay. So he is saying all these things, so beautiful he is. saundaryatora api sundaratanam. So whatever is beautiful, you are more beautiful, or you are most beautiful amongst the very very beautiful things. Okay, but you are the most beautiful. Tvatrupam, your form is like this. Your form, ascharyatah api ascharyam. It means if there are some wonders, if there are some surprising things in this world, in these all these three worlds, if there are any wonders, you are the most wondrous. Okay, you are the most surprising thing, or the most ascharyam. That is, if all these wonders are put together, you just surpass all those things. Okay, you are that. So he is saying all this, and then you're the most attractive. Okay, so that's what he is saying. So he is trying to picturize the Bhagavan, which is actually very difficult to do using the words, but he is trying to do it. Okay, so tvatrupam bhuvane, in this world, na kasya kutukam pushnati. Is there anyone, it's kind of asking a question, is there anyone who can actually compete with you, or can be something more than you, right? Or is there anything else which is more wonderful than, can it be? No, right? So that is what he's saying, your form is like that. So, and then he's calling Vishnu Vibho, oh Bhagavan Vishnu. Okay, so he's calling that. So, hey Bhagavan Vishnu, now he's saying, can there be anybody in this world who will not be attracted to you, who will not be enchanted by you, by this very splendid, beautiful form of yours? Can there be anybody? He's asking. Okay, so what kind of a thing is that? It is so beautiful, right? So he's saying you are, because you are considered as one of the glorious, most glorious among the three worlds. You are the most charming person. You are the most charming amongst the most charming things that you can find in this world, in these three worlds. You are the most attractive in these three worlds. You are the most sweetest in these three worlds. And that you are such a beauty, that it rivals most of the beautiful things in this world. So that is what he is saying. So anybody who sees you are all very are just wondering. They are all just into you. That's it. Okay, so that is what he is saying about the beauty of Lord here. We'll go to the next one. Tattadring madhuratmakam tava vapuh samprapya sampanmayi sa devi paramotsuka chirataram naste swabhakteshwapi. Now here, tattadrik madhura atmakam, so of such beautiful, incomparable beauty of yours, okay, of your form, you got this a beauty, or the embodiment of sampanmayi, that is embodiment of prosperity and auspiciousness. That is nothing but Sa Devi. Who is that Devi? Mahalakshmi. You got that Mahalakshmi, who is the embodiment of prosperity and auspiciousness. You have got her. Okay, so having got her, paramotsuka chirataram naste swabhakteshwapi. Okay, so here, so this Mahalakshmi has become so very attached to you. Why is she attached to you? Because you have this incomparable beauty. Your form is so beautiful that Mahalakshmi is so very attached to you that she cannot stay away from you for very long. Okay, Chirataram Naste, she cannot stay away from you for very long. Okay, even to her own devotees, she is unable to be there with her devotees for a very long time, and she comes back to you. Okay, so Twadrupa Manokyakaha Premasthairyamaya Chapala. Okay. Now here they are saying that, so because she is so attracted, okay, to your beauty, so this her sthairiam, that is, she it does it's a unwavering love for this beautiful form of the Lord. Okay, her, that is Mahalakshmi's unwavering love for this beautiful form of yours. What does she do? Okay, it's actually very beautiful. That she acquires a very what do you say, a reputation. Okay, she has acquired a reputation. What kind of a reputation is, she is something which is not stable. Okay, we say no, the fickle minded person. So she is something like that. So because of that, she has gained this reputation that she is a fickle minded person towards her devotees. She immediately goes back to the Lord. Okay, so that type of so that is why they are saying here, but the kashtam, see what, alas, what a problem, what a kashtam is this, is Bhagavan, because she is so attracted to you, she doesn't even stay with her devotee, she just comes back to you immediately. Okay, so and she has gained this reputation that she is not stable, she is a fickle minded person, and she just goes back. Okay, so so that is what is there in this. And so this one, the next one is also about Mahalakshmi only. So Lakshmi stavaka ramaniyaka hritai veyam pareshwasthireti asmin nanyadapi pramana madhuna vakshyami Lakshmi pate. Okay, so again here they are saying this Lakshmi, how is she? As we said that she is attracted to your beauty, to you so much, because that is her bhakti, that is her devotion towards the Lord. Okay, so much so that she is unstable with even her devotees, with others. Okay, so what has she done? She has taken a seat in her vakshasthalam, that is in her in his vakshasthalam, in his heart, in his chest. Okay, so she is there, she is taken there so that she can keep on seeing him continuously. Okay, so and from there permanently she will be seeing all her devotees. Okay, so that is how, and from there she will see her devotees, and she will meditate and blissfully sing your glory. So she is there. Then and she also so what is she doing? She is attentively listening to all the praises of the Lord. Now if we are praising the Lord, she is there sitting in his vakshasthalam and nicely listening to it and enjoying it. Okay, so that is what is being told here. So she is taken a place in his vakshasthalam, she is sitting there so that she can keep looking at him and also sing his praises. And when the bhaktas are singing his praises, she is also listening to that very attentively, and she is what do you say attentively to all these praises of the Lord. Okay, so that is why what they are saying is, when you are worshipping Lord Narayana, it also means that you are worshipping Mahalakshmi. Okay, so worshipping Narayana comes with a double benefit. Okay, you are worshipping Narayana, at the same time even Mahalakshmi is also being pleased by this. So the prosperity and happiness automatically comes to you where Narayana is there. Okay. Next we go to the sixth one. Evam bhuta manognyatana vasudha nishyanda sandohanam twadrupam parachitra chetoharam shrunvatam. Okay. Now here they are saying evam bhuta manognyata, that is fascinating beauty. Okay, your form, which is such a beauty, which is fascinating. Okay. Navasudha means, sudha means nectar. Okay, Navasudha, pure nectar or new nectar. Okay, Nishyanda Sandohanam, that is your form of beauty is like, it's pure nectar which is constantly being showered upon us. Okay, constantly being showered upon it. Continuously we are his captivating, his form is showering this pure nectar. Okay, what type of nectar is that? This nectar is of the supreme bliss and consciousness. Okay, this is of the supreme bliss and consciousness. So to whom does this go? To all the minds who are hearing your glory. So whoever is hearing your glory, their minds are all full of this supreme bliss and consciousness which is flowing from your form, which is a form of pure nectar which is flowing from your this beautiful divine captivating form. Okay, so and once this supreme bliss or consciousness is there, so what happens to the minds of these people? Immediately it is filled with joy. It is immediately filled with joy. That is what they are saying. They become blissful and they start experiencing what do you say, that goosebumps, we say, that kind of thing. Okay, this mesmerizing and blissful experience of the devotees, what has happened, it gives them the goosebumps. Okay, and okay, goosebumps over their body, and it's like, they are bathed, they completely bathe in the stream, in the stream of this tears which is flowing of ecstasy and joy. Okay, so their bodies, what is happening, it is as if they are bathing in this tears of this ecstasy and joy, and they kind of become unconscious about this, about the whole world, about the external world around them, and they completely are into you. So this is what happens when they start thinking about you, when they start surrendering to your form, to okay, so that is what they are saying here. So how does the bhakta feel on meditating upon you? So what happens is what is being told here. Next they say, seventh one, evam bhutataya hi bhaktya vihito yogasya yogadvayat karmakya. Okay, here bhakti abhitah yogah sa. Okay, the yoga which is the bhakti yoga. Okay, so just a second. Okay, so this, now we know that oh, the concert of Mahalakshmi, you have this enchanting form of yours which automatically, what does it do? It captures all the minds of the devotees. Okay, so bhakti yoga is considered as a easier path. Okay, when you compare the other two path, that is the karma yoga and jnana yoga, this bhakti yoga is a much more easier path, because when I see his beautiful divine form, what happens? My mind is completely into him. My mind is completely captured by this beauty of yours, and I am into you. Okay, so this is easier than the karma yoga and the jnana yoga. So that is why probably the sages have told this. Okay, so so what they are saying is, because now this is easier, so all the human beings can very effortlessly, they can attain you. Okay, they can attain you through bhakti. They can they can become one with him through the bhakti yoga. Okay, what is bhakti yoga? It is nothing but the intense love towards you. Okay, the intense love towards you, that is bhakti, that is the bhakti yoga. Okay, so that is the easy way. So bhakti becomes effortless for a man, as if it is coming naturally to him. Okay, because I am already attracted by this beautiful form of yours, and I am already into you. So this is very easy for a person, rather than the karma yoga and the jnana yoga. Okay, see how he is telling about the bhakti here. Next we come to the 8th one. Shkamam niyata swadharma charanam. Okay, now he is talking about the karma yoga here in the beginning. So he is saying that karma yoga, okay, karma yoga is what? You have to perform your own duties. Okay, how should you perform your own duties? Without any expectation. You should not expect anything. Now when I am doing something, I should not expect anything. So actually what is happening, when you are expecting something and then doing it, so you fall into this category of papa punya. Your actions fall into this category, right? So when you have, say for example, you are doing very good deed, and then when you are doing that, you are thinking, oh, because I am doing this, so I am going to get punyam only through this. Okay, once you think that, the whole effort only aims at punyam, on your gaining punyam or papam, not in gaining moksha. Okay, you will not be free from this bondage of this life and death if you just expect something out of your karma. Okay, so that is what is being told here, that when you start expecting, without expecting the fruits, that is very difficult for us, because even if I put some say for example some rice or something for the birds or anything, immediately what will I think? Oh, at least I am giving this to, at least Bhagavan has given me this much and I am giving it to them, so I will be gaining punya. This is punya sayal dane. This is the first thing that we will say. So that is what should not be there. You should not be expecting. That is what even in Bhagavad Gita we have learned, right? That you should not expect anything when you are doing your duty. Okay, if you have to do your duty, you have to do your duty. Whatever is the result is not in your hands. What is in your hands is to do the duty. What is not in your hands is the result of that duty. So that phalam, that fruit, is not yours. Okay, whatever needs to be given to you will be given to you, the result will come to you. Okay, so that is the karma yoga. Then the path of jnana yoga is that you learn a lot, right, about our scriptures, about the Upanishads, the Vedas, everything you learn, and then you, like, your what do you say, and make yourself, more knowledgeable. You gain a lot of knowledge, and then you come to know the truth, and then you attain the Brahman. Okay, so again, this is also a very difficult thing to do, difficult for a normal human being to actually pursue this path. Okay, so that is why, because see, it is all abstract, right? When I say Brahman is like this, and this is what you have to do, this is, you study all the Upanishads and everything. You don't see anything, you don't have any image in your mind. So what is happening is, everything is a little vague in your mind. So that is what they are saying. So it is difficult for the mind to actually pursue this abstract nature of God and follow that. Okay, so that jnana marga is also difficult for a normal human being. Okay, not that people have not done, many are there. So jnana yoga is also difficult for a common person. So that is why, oh Lord, bhakti yoga is the what is this? Bhakti yoga, which is of the nature of pure love to you. Okay, it is a nature of pure love to you. Whom? To you. So, and that is very easy, because when I see, I can very easily, it is not something abstract. I can see the Lord in front of me, and He is mine. So, and immediately I have that connection between Him and me. Okay, so that is the bhakti that He is telling here. Okay, so, and that is the most beautiful thing, and the easiest way to attain the Lord, is what he is saying. Next we go. Atyaya karma patalani आश्चर्य निर्यन्मलाः बोधे भक्तिपथे अथवा अपि उचितताम् आयान्ति किं तावता क्लिष्ट्वा तर्कपथे परं तव वपुः ब्रह्माख्यम् अन्ये पुनः चित्त आर्द्रत्वं ऋते विचिन्त्य बहुभिः सिद्ध्यन्ति जन्मान्तरैः. Okay. Now here again he is saying that some people, oh Lord, some people who are following this path of karma yoga, and they are performing the various ways, okay, the various methods for a very long time, and through this they are able to attain the mental purity. Okay, so now what he is saying is, this only entitles them to become fit for the practice of jnana yoga or the bhakti yoga. So what he is saying is, from karma yoga you can next practice, you become eligible to practice jnana yoga or bhakti yoga. Okay, from karma yoga you become eligible to practice jnana yoga or bhakti yoga. Now they are talking about the jnana yoga, where these people are just pondering over and thinking about this attribute. There is attributeless. Okay, there is no attribute, right? Supreme Brahman, they are only thinking about that, and again that is very difficult. Okay, that is very hard. Based on logic and reasoning, if you want to do any of this, it's very difficult. because we know that Bhagavan actually does not have any form. So that's the truth, that he actually is everywhere. He is omnipresent. He is everywhere. He is inside you. He is inside all the material and the immaterial things in this world. He is everywhere. Okay, but can we actually visualize it? Can we actually take it? No, it's very difficult for us, right? That is why they are saying that this jnana marga is also very difficult, and it takes a very long time to reach this goal of perfection. Okay, to reach the goal, it is very difficult. So that is what he is saying. Atyayasa, it's difficult. It's a very difficult path for the karma yogis, because when you do this karma without any without the expectation of fruit, and you're doing it continuously, what he is saying is, to attain the purity, after attaining the purity of mind through karma, the path of jnana yoga will only be opened. What they are trying to say is, from karma yoga you cannot directly get into the moksha, is what he is saying. And then jnana yoga is also very difficult for a seeker. It's very difficult, right? Because everything is very abstract over there, so it's very difficult. So again, that is many of them are unable to understand what it is, and it's difficult to get the purity, like to refine themselves. It takes a very long time. Okay, so that is what is being told here about the jnana yoga and the karma yoga in this. Then we come to the 10th one. In this 10th one, Dvad bhaktistu katha rasamrita jhari. Now they are coming again to bhakti only. Nirmajjanena swayam siddhyanti vimala prabodha padavim aklesha tastanvati sadhyas siddhikari jayatyai vibho sattva sevastu me tvatpada prema praudhi rasadratam. So now again here what they are saying, katha amrita jhari. Okay, so he is saying that in the devotion to you, okay, O Lord, the devotion to you we can easily attain. Okay, so devotion we can easily attain, the bhakti we can easily attain. How can we easily attain? Just by submerging oneself. I'm just completely giving myself to the amrita jhari, that is to the amrita, that is the nectar. Okay, jhari, that is it's flowing. Okay, so this amrita jhari, so the nectarine flow, okay, of your form, I am just giving myself to you. Okay, and by listening to this beautiful stories, the kathas, the namas of yours, okay, about you, what I am doing, that is the nectar which is flowing, and I am completely giving myself to you. So by this I can very easily get into this bhakti form. So this will not take so much of an effort. That's what they're saying. It will not take so much of an effort, and you can very instantly, it will lead you to the pure knowledge, okay, or bliss, to the pure bliss. Okay, so when the devotee is hearing the name of the Lord, he immediately is reminded of the leelas of the Bhagavan. No, when we are listening to Krishna Avatara, and when we are talking about one of the incidents, okay, say Govardhanagiri, about that, immediately we all will get into that story. Oh, this is what. And how many ever times we listen to this story, do you ever feel bored about it? You never feel bored. Do you ever say, oh, I know the story, just leave it? No, we never say that. We are even eager to again and again listen to it. Mahabharata, so many times they take these serials. Again and again we sit and see that, right? How many times you would have seen? Ramayana, Mahabharatam, all these things, whatever be it, everything, where there is the name of this Lord, the Nama of the Lord being spoken, the story of the Lord being spoken, we don't get bored by that. We go to the Upanyasa. Don't we know what had happened? We know it. But still, when the person tells in some other way, we are so very interested and we are listening to, oh, what a wonderful story, what a beautiful thing. Don't we know that? No, we did know that. We did know the Mahabharatam. We did know the Ramayanam. We do know what had happened. But this is something, you never get bored of, right? So that is what they are saying. So, and when you are listening to that, you are almost into it. At that time, you don't think about the other things, right? So that is what he is telling here. And the so he is saying that it is like the river or the flow of Amritam which is coming from you. And then so by immersing oneself into the glories of this Lord, O Bhagavan, O Guruvayurappa, may I also attain the the tenderness of heart, okay, the state of tenderness, in the sense the melting of the heart. How should it melt? Melting in the love of your lotus feet, the love of your lotus feet. So my heart is just melting and it is going like it's just flowing, and it's so, because my heart is having so much of intense love for your lotus feet, okay, towards you. May I also experience that, is what he is saying. May I also experience this love towards for your lotus feet. Okay, so this is what is the last one. Okay. So we'll end here. Okay, we'll have the Samapana shlokas and then we'll end. Okay. Namami Narayana Padapankajam, Karomi Narayana Pujanam Sada, Vadami Narayana Nama Nirmalam, Smarami Narayana Tattvam Avyayam. Narayana 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 Narayana. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaः, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hari Om.